So Deadpool and Wolverine is here, a combination that would be quite a delight for superhero fans, but does the movie live up to the hype? Let's go ahead and find out. So I'll be completely honest here, I'm not an avid superhero movie watcher or fan. I genuinely feel the MCU has gotten way too saturated and redundant. Going into this movie, I was hoping that with its unique pairing, the movie would have a new fresh twist and feel to it. But before we even get started on that, let me tell you if this movie is for you or not. So, if you're an avid Marvel Cinematic Universe movie watcher, well, you know what? Forget that. Let me rephrase this. If you haven't watched potentially every Marvel movie and show since the existence of time and haven't followed the news about Disney buying Fox amongst other things, then well, you won't understand half the shit in this movie, and it clearly is not for you. You'll find the more general jokes funny and appreciate the action, but beyond that, it would be a waste of your time. Now, if you don't fall into this category and are an avid MCU fan, then well, I feel you'd appreciate a lot of the humor in this movie and also like how they loop certain characters in. However, I feel they got too indulgent in bringing characters in without tying all the ends in. Like for example, in the movie they have Wesley Snipes as Blade, but Ryan Reynolds also played Hannibal King in Blade, and now he's also Deadpool. So a lot of this is off. And after a point, it just feels like Marvel is literally trying to cash in on all the characters without making the effort to logically fit all of them together. Now, speaking of what's good in the movie, I'd say for starters, the intro title sequence. Very well thought out, picturized and edited. Starts the movie off with a bang. A lot of the action sequences as well are very well choreographed and shot, and even the background music flows seamlessly with the edit. Now, out of all the actors, while everyone has done a good job, I especially liked Emma Corrin as Cassandra Nova, the antagonist. Overall, the dialogues are funny, unabashed and delivered well and mostly land well. However, the Disney and 20th Century Fox jokes go a little too overboard at times. So firstly, the fact that this movie isn't for everyone. You really need to be an MCU fan to fully enjoy this. Unlike, let's say, a Spider-Man Far From Home, which still works as a standalone story with little room for you to brush up on things. This unfortunately becomes a very vague watch as a standalone film, and you begin to lose interest in the characters and the plots. Also, the actors keep breaking out of character and refer to real-life references and call actors by their real names at times. And while all this feels funny at times, overall it just dilutes the story and the world you've built around the characters and disconnects you as an audience. Also, the movie starts off on a great note but takes too long then to kickstart. For the first 40 minutes or so, it's mainly Deadpool and no Wolverine at all. And you as the audience are just waiting for the action to kickstart and you're done with the Disney, Fox and Marvel jokes. And because of all of this, despite a 2-hour runtime, the movie feels a lot longer. The movie focuses way too much on the humor and not as much on the story arc or emotions, which doesn't make for as epic a watch. Well, it's simple. If you're an avid MCU fan, you're going to watch it anyway. If you're not, skip it. So on the BMB meter, I'm going ahead and giving this movie 6 on 10. I feel the Marvel Cinematic Universe has gotten way too saturated and way too formulaic, and it's high time we see something fresh out of it. Disney has been milking movie after movie from all its franchises, which honestly dilutes the stature and legacy of some of the most iconic movies, especially the Star Wars series. I know my views on this could be very polarizing to some, but I'd love to chat with you guys on this, so please go ahead and drop in a comment. And well, till then, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I promise you that I won't confuse the crap out of you in my little universe. Cheers, and I'll see you soon.